Hey, what's going on, guys? So we are live. I'm here at the Crypto Cash headquarters, Crypto Cash Hub headquarters, and between doing my day job, which is working SEO clients and doing some social media for some customers, I'm watching Facebook, and I'm seeing that every day another crypto expert's popping up. Every day another cryptocurrency group is popping up. And how do you keep track of all these companies that are coming out? How do you know if someone's telling you the straight information or if they're just trying to get you to click their link and get their $10 Coinbase sign up fee? And so we're going to kind of cover basic stuff. We're going to talk about whatever anybody really wants to talk about, and I'll kind of kick it off by just saying, in this day and age, now that Bitcoin has been, ramping up for months and really exponential amounts of profits have been made, everybody's going to get on board. And you got to remember that it's the people that are getting on board now that are like, oh crap, I missed the boat. How do I make a quick buck in this? How do I get in and get out? How do I make money? All my friends have been telling me about this. I didn't do it. I should have done it. I should have paid attention to this before. I didn't. And so I'm noticing now, like, hey, I'm in Bitcoin. Hey, I'm doing this. Come on. Like, you weren't in Bitcoin last week. You weren't in Bitcoin last month. You didn't even know what it was. And when I had a conversation with you at the bar, you laughed at me. You said I was trying to sell you a bridge in Brooklyn. So but the point of what I'm trying to make here is don't jump on anything that you see that comes in. And especially now with these major companies are trying to get involved. I saw an article today that said MGM was going to launch a blockchain project. If they knew anything about cryptocurrencies, decentralized exchanges, and all these things that are going on in the blockchain world, they would know that they would never last. They would know that the industry would never support them. But, they can throw a ton of cash at it. It's probably going to bankrupt them, but, they can chase it if they want. There's companies out there that already have working blockchain models. There's companies out there, and I'm not just talking about the one that we developed. I'm talking about Jung's got a company out there. They've been working on this stuff longer than I have, and they're located here in Nevada. Stan Lopez is involved in that project as well. So, those are guys that you want to talk to. Those are guys you want to reach out to. Be very, 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 very lenient or leery of anybody that posts a link, because that link is probably connected to a referral. So the easiest thing you can do is you can hover over it, and you'll see, like, it'll say like Coinbase /510 that's a referral link. And, usually that's connected to a binary payout, which means the only reason why people want you to go to that link is so that they can make a profit off of you. And that's multi-level marketing. And that's something that I'm not cool with. And we don't want anything to do with multi-level marketing in this company. Aaron says, thanks. Hey man, I'm here to answer your question. Aaron said, thanks for answering all my questions. And you know what? I don't mind. And you're not like even really bothering me. You're not sending me a ton compared to some questions that I'm getting from people. And I'll take the time. I mean, I don't have anything to gain from it. People are probably thinking that we're trying to position our company to, have you, buy from us. We don't need any more money. Our company does not need any more money. Our application is finished. Our node works. We go live in 2 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks to the day we go live. So I'm just here trying to help people. I mean, every promoter in the city is eventually going to start pushing cryptocurrency. It's just the way it is. It's the nature of how the people in this town work. We want to be a part of it. We want to push things, but who are the subject matter experts? Who are the ones that really know what they're talking about? Sean says, I'm at Darryll. Let's meet up in Vegas. Yeah, man, and I'm learning a lot from you too. And just so you know, Sean's got 10,000 followers on YouTube, and he's been helping me kind of ramp up our exposure. Now, I'm helping him with some of this extended crypto knowledge, and it's great because I'm watching his lives and I'm seeing him talk about stuff that I had talked to him about, and I really, really like that. So, Sean, you keep up the good work, man. You definitely pointed us in the right direction as far as the social media side of it, and I'm loving the fact that we're working together on a lot of this stuff. So, that's where we're at. We're here to help. If I just don't care about it. Oh, I love you too, buddy. So Armani is my boy. Armani, I would love for you to get involved in this, but also, you're doing your own thing, and I'm so proud of you, especially, what we've both been through and how this industry kind of, did what they did, and the way we've been able to be resilient and step back in it. And, one punch doesn't knock me out. You know what I'm saying? We just keep going. We keep going. Well, Armani, if you want to care, just hit me up. I'll come by the house. You could come by my house and we can hang out and we could catch up and I'll show you, what's going on. And from a passive side, not trying to sell you anything, because, that also gets me mad. Like I went to a couple of meetings last week and they turned out to be sales pitches. And I flipped those meetings on their end. I pointed out massive holes in their Ponzi schemes. I basically got some guy to admit that he was completely wrong in front of the entire room. Done. I will give you a QR code. You can have anybody scan it and they'll send you Bitcoin. That's easy, buddy. Yeah, Marty says, let's put a QR code on the house. Done. I will get you that. I'll reach out to you as soon as I finish this live, man, and we'll figure out how to facilitate that. I love that idea. Armani wants to put a QR code on his mansion, like massive mansion that he continues to paint crazy, awesome designs on and then paint white. And then paint crazy, awesome designs, and then paint it white. And then, oh, it's Christmas time. Let's paint it Christmas. I mean, it's just amazing what this guy is doing with that house. So much love to you, man. Much love to, Sean for doing his thing and Aaron for, just reaching out. The only thing you could do now as far as this crypto thing is just be smart. If you're looking to buy, that's right, man. If you're looking to get into cryptocurrencies, do your research. I personally like ICOs, but that's because I've been involved in ICOs since I think the first one I bought was in July. And the first time I did it, I screwed it up. I used my Exodus wallet. I sent Kick ICO a bunch of money or, Ethereum, and nothing happened. So then I got onto my Telegram page and I was able to actually reach out to the CEO of Kick, and he was like, no, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it really showed me that platform had some good support. And that platform is also a great opportunity to find out about more ICOs. Yeah, and that, Matt, Armani says, I tried to tell some of my friends that had a ton of cash to get in at 25 and they didn't listen. And yeah, me too. I've been trying to get people to get involved since it was at about 2000s when I seen it. Our company knew that there was just something big. It took a lot of sacrifice. I mean, I haven't pulled a salary from this company. I mean, I've been working 18-hour days, and we just know that we're on the right track. What we're going to do is decentralize and disturb the entire tourism industry. And we're starting off with Las Vegas. And it's because they messed around. It's because they tried to overregulate. It's because they got too greedy. It's because they made locals pay for parking. It's because all of these things that they keep doing to us that they didn't have before. And that's not Vegas. Vegas, you're supposed to come to gamble and everything else is supposed to be comped. You come to party, everything else is supposed to be comped. Parking is supposed to be comped. Food is supposed to be comped when you gamble. We're taking it back. And, it's guys like me, it's guys like Armani that just don't, and we're just putting it out there like, you can't go here, guess what, we're going to go here. You can't do this, guess what, we're going to do this. And I'm resilient. I know you guys know that. I just want to bring the best knowledge possible. I just want to make sure that none of my friends and none of my followers, because now it's beyond my friends, it's becoming the thing that people are following, that they don't get ripped off. And for anybody that doesn't know this, I got into cryptocurrency by getting ripped off. The first investment that I made, or the first move that I made, was get into this thing called Bitcoin Brain. And the guy sent me a link and he told me, Bitcoin Brain, it's, you put in some money and it's going to pay you all this interest. And so I went there and, 3 trips to the bank because the guy didn't tell me how much you needed to put in and all this other, nonsense. I was up and running. And then 3 days later, my money was gone. And that did not sit well with me at all. And so that's why we started off with these blogs, and that's why we started off with this forum, is because we wanted to help people. This right here, that's a side, that's an extra effect of what we were doing. We never set off in the beginning to create a cryptocurrency that was going to disturb the entire tourism industry. No, we set off to give people information via blogs and via a forum, because that's what I knew. I knew forums. I've been in 6 forums since Club RSX in 2002. My buddy Matt that hops on some of these chats, we built race cars together back in the day. Our first forums that we were on were Club RSX, Tri-State RSX. And, that's what we were doing. So, and then, the evolution of that was I was on Jack Colton's forum for like 2 years, posting stuff on there. And So we knew that at that point we wanted to do a forum to give people information. And man, as that thing exploded. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go to Crypto Cash Hub, go to the forum. You could sign up. You could see there's basically news articles almost every single day on there. Anything that's hot in the ICO world, in the cryptocurrency world is on there. Any questions about wallets, and then any schemes and any scams we're definitely putting them on there so that you know not to touch them. And that list is constantly evolving. So if you guys run across something that you want to add to it, add to it. I mean, that's what it's for. It's a community forum. It's essentially the same thing as what we're trying to do with cryptocurrency. It's decentralized. It's non-regulated. I mean, there's spam regulations. Like obviously if you go in there and post porn, I got to kick it out because we don't want to get in trouble. But it's open for anybody to go in there and ask any questions. So if you got any questions, Vince, I see you. I see you, Paul. I see you. If you guys want to ask me questions, just type them away or side ping me or whatever. I know I didn't announce that we were doing this, so I appreciate this. I'm just trying to get the word out that there are resources that aren't people that just joined cryptocurrency. I know a few people in this space that go to a lot of the same meetings, and I missed one on Saturday. I took my daughter to the mountains. I couldn't not. I had to spend some time with my family because I'm doing too much work lately. And so these two different groups, they went to this meeting that was at like Shelburne Library, Clark County Library, and they told me that there was such misinformation coming from the leader that the group actually started taking over. And that could get dangerous because at that point, you don't know if they're pushing you on something. You don't know how good of a salesman they are. And a lot of the times the groups will, feed onto the stuff and make hasteful decisions because somebody's promoting something or someone's out there saying, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, or this is a good one to get involved in. So again, do your research. Oh, 6. So Paul, it looks like you and Armani are already chatting. That's what I like to see. These are two of my friends doing their thing. I am not going to be in Miami on the 17th because I'm going to be in LA on the 18th for another blockchain Bitcoin event. This is a CEO level event. This is, high end. It's not, the one in Miami is awesome and I wish I could go, but this one is a little bit more geared towards what I need. I need to be, basically for the last week, I've been talking to nothing but venture capitalists. We're working out a couple different deals right now. There's a media company that we're working with a deal with. There's a lot of things that we're working on right now. What's up, Chad? Welcome to the group. So yeah, to answer your question, Paul, I'm not going to be in Miami on the 17th because I'm going to be in LA on the 18th. I might also have to be in the Bay Area the 2 days prior to that because there's also an event going on up there. So there's a lot of Bitcoin events. There's a lot of blockchain events going on, and take advantage of it. Go to the sanctioned ones. The meetup groups on meetup.com, those turn into sales pitches. But the thing that we just had here on Wednesday cost $100 a ticket. They had 2 speakers, both of them venture capitalists, one of them from IBM. The other guy was a head developer on Augur. So it gives you an opportunity to really get involved in the industry and really talk to the professionals instead of, like I said, I went to a meetup group and I walked in there and they're like, let me tell you about USI Tech. And I'm like, let me tell you about USI Tech. You guys don't have a product. You guys are saying that you're making all your money off of trading. Trading bots and arbitrage trading are not a product. You're paying people out interest on a multi-level binary system. Do I need to continue? And that's kind of what I did, which isn't really that great because it's kind of a bad look. But at the same time, if you've got new people that are feeding off of these guys, they're the cancer in the industry. They're the ones that are going to make this industry not collapse, but hurt. And they're the ones that are going to make people have a bad taste in their mouth. For example, if I had let what happened to me with Bitcoin Brain end my cryptocurrency experience, first of all, I'd be pissed as hell because I didn't buy in. But second of all, I probably would not get involved in anything else because it was presented horribly. It ended up being a ripoff. And again, I'm just glad that I didn't. I'm glad that I met Brandon. I'm glad I met Chris. I'm glad I met Steven. And we were able to formulate this company because that was really the catalyst to where we're at right now. What's up, Ann? Welcome to the group. So if you guys got any more questions, put them out there. You know, I'm here. My number is 949-610-2270. I'm here all day. I want to make sure that my friends don't get ripped off. That's the biggest thing. This wherever it is, this is different. This is my, you know, we're pushing this and we're really excited about this. But first and foremost, I'm here to make sure that you guys don't get ripped off. And if you call me and the conversation has nothing to do with my coin, that's fine. I'll still tell you, you know, get an Exodus wallet. Don't leave your money on exchanges. You know, just simple stuff that I've been saying. Make sure you own your own private keys. What else? What else? So let's talk about ICOs. There's a good and a bad side to ICOs, and I'm sure you guys are reading all the bad headlines about, you know, this company raised $15 million and the SEC came after them, and this ICO raised $30 million without having a problem. You got to be kind of, it's a little bit of speculation, but it's also knowledge and how well you research these. What's up, Mikey Roman in the house? It's how you research this stuff. So first of all, whenever somebody presents an ICO to you or you run across one that you want to research, go to their website, look at the team. If they don't list their team on their website, run, because they're not proud of what they're doing, and they're also trying to hide their identity, which means they're probably going to take off with your money. Another thing you could do, and it's very easy to do on Google, you can check the source code. And if the source code is from a Wix page, or if the source code shows a bunch of short codes and things like that, that's another red flag, because cryptocurrency developers develop. They know how to develop. They're not going to, you know, take shortcuts like Wix.com when they know HTML, CSS, Java, you know, Sharp, all those things. So just make sure that you guys do that type of research. If you find the team and the source code looks good, look at the idea. Does the idea solve a problem? Is the idea something that we want to see go on blockchain? And that's another important thing. Like, I think I said this in another one of my lives, but you aren't going to put gasoline on blockchain, meaning you're not going to tokenize the fact that you can put gasoline from the pump to your car and track that transaction via blockchain technology. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, you're complicating something that's already out there. And maybe I'm going a little bit too in depth. There's a difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies is the means of transferring cash via the blockchain. Blockchain technology can send anything, any information anywhere, and can track any information anywhere on a public ledger. So there are companies that are working on blockchain technology that have nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. There are enterprise level blockchain solutions that are rolling out. And so it's very exciting. You know, that's why I'm going to the particular one that I'm going to in San Francisco and LA, because we're working on some IoT stuff. We're working on some AI stuff. We're working on some near field communication stuff. And, you know, it's more than just Bitcoin. It's a technology. This blockchain technology is important to the state. It's the reason why they've allowed these companies to operate without tax, without licenses, without regulations. What's up, Melissa? Glad to have you. So, you know, this is an exciting time right now, and you know, if you have any ideas, any solutions that you know might solve or problems that might be solved if you put it on blockchain, reach out. You know, if you bring something to us, we could give you a finder's fee. We could bring you involved in the project. We could help you cater your project. You know, there's a coin that came to us, a very established coin that raised $50 million on an ICO. That doesn't have a coin yet, and they need us to develop it, and they want us to work on their code. So, you know, that's the sort of stuff that we're doing as well. But yeah, you know, it looks like everybody's kind of wrapped up. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. Sitting back here in the Crypto Cash Hub office, you know, we got call this the phone booth, but it's the room where you come and make phone calls or shoot lives. So, all right, guys. Well, it looks like everybody's kind of wrapped up. So I'm going to end this, and thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.